Skip, I don't know if people know this, but they lost 3 of their games. They lost to the AFC South. Houston beat them in the regular season. Tennessee beat them in the regular season. Indy beat them in the regular season. So 3 teams from one division beat you, stopped you. So you can be stopped on any given Sunday. Remember, you were at this very point last year. They wasn't in Atlanta for the Super Bowl. So guess what? Somebody stopped them. I got no problem with you, Skip. That's the thing I love about sport. You can do all the talking you want, but come Sunday or Saturday or whatever that particular sporting event is, you got to back it up. Well, go see Tyreek. Now, Tennessee Titans coming in with a boatload of confidence because they just stopped the team that scored more points than you do in the regular season. And they stopped them. They went to their building and beat them 28-12. So they feel confident coming in, and they've already beaten you. So it's not like they're like, man, I don't know how we going to beat this team, man. We got our work cut out for it. They respect you, but they're not in fear of you. So we're going to find out. I'm going to be looking, Tyreek. Now, you said it. Can't nobody guard it. Now, Skip, if they don't win this game, I don't want to hear nothing about we beat ourselves. I don't want to hear none of that about no official. I don't want to hear none of that.
Yep.
I want you to commend the Tennessee Titans if they put that thing on you. Now, I expect my homeboy to give me one of those virtuosos. That's what I'm expecting.
Because he's unstoppable, right?
Ooh, Skip Bayless. Best in the game right now. He is. When you talk about the best in the game right now in football, he wear 15 for the Chiefs. Yeah. So I ain't got no problem with that. You know, I did a lot of talking, but hey, O'Shea, back it up.
Okay. And if you can back it up, you can talk. But you better be able to back it up.
You better.
So I like Tyreek's confidence. At this moment, I don't love his bravado because of what they're up against. I think Tennessee is a quiet force. I think they're being a little underestimated, a little underrated. You think that Kansas City is being a little underappreciated with the point spread, but this team all of a sudden has caught quiet fire because on defense, Tennessee, if you look at their body of work for the whole year, they're average. They're middle of the pack.
Yeah, they are.
But to your point, they just went up to Belichick and Brady and held them to 13. And I know Brady's offense has struggled all year, but still, to go up there in Foxborough in a playoff game and hold them to 13.
That's a top 5 scoring offense.
Yep, that's pretty great.
Yeah.
And then to go to the #1 offense and hold them to 12 points.
Well,
you're doing something right.
And the MVP.
Yep.
Lamar gonna be the MVP.
He is runaway MVP.
Yes.
And to your point, back week 10, Sunday, it's November 10th, at Tennessee. Somehow, Tennessee beat you 35-32. And you talked yesterday about they got some bad breaks and they got a field goal blocked at the end of the game, and this happened and that happened and this happened. But the final score, Tennessee knows it won 35-32.
They know that.
And Tennessee knows it got down to my homeboy 10-0.
Yep.
And Tennessee knows it got down 22-20 going to the fourth quarter. And then my homeboy scored again. It was 29-20 with 8 minutes left in the game when he hit McCole Hardman for 63 yards and a touchdown. And you would think that would be it, right?
Yep, I thought that was a death blow.
29-20.
Yep.
And guess what Ryan Tannehill and company do? They go on a 15-3 run down the stretch to win the game. They go on a 10-play, 75-yard drive to cut it to 29-27. And then Kansas City, my homeboy, he drives down, and it got to be 3rd and 8 at the Tennessee 21. This is the game on the line. This is 3:24 left. If he does what he often does, if he completes one to Tyreek, they're going to win this football game. They stopped the play. Okay, so they weren't unstoppable on that play.
Yeah.
Somebody guarded Tyreek on that play. Something went wrong because they were forced to kick a field goal there. So now they're only up 32-27, and here comes, of all people, Ryan Tannehill. 4 plays, 61 yards, and hits little Adam Humphries for 23 to win the game. And again, Kansas City got a 52-yard field goal at the buzzer blocked.
Right.
Okay, so they did that.
So in order for you to kick field goals, what that means, Skip, somebody stopped you.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, so Tennessee is coming in with quiet, under the radar confidence. I think they're physically, mentally tough. They're well coached, and they believe in what they're doing because it keeps working on the road.
Any man or any woman that beats someone in something feels confident they can do it again.
Yep.
That's just the way the mind is wired. And so Tennessee beat you. They believe they can beat you again. They believe they have the formula to use, because the same formula they used against New England, they ran the football down their throat. The same formula. They ran it down Baltimore's throat. And you remember Derrick Henry? He ran for $188 against you.
He did. That was sort of the first glimpse of, oh, he can do that.
That's true.
And what did he have? Like over the last 8 games, he ran for over 1,200 yards?
Three straight plus 180s.
Yeah.
Man.
Three straight.
Yeah.
And again, if you can do that, you can help keep a quote-unquote middle-of-the-pack defense off the field.
Exactly. They're fresh.
Right?
They don't get worn down. I mean, so you got your work cut out for them. I expect them to play well because they do have – Skip, I get it. They got a lot of weapons. When Sammy Watkins, who probably ran 4.45 coming out, is your slowest receiver, you got a guy that's run sub 4.3. You got another guy that ran like 4.31, 4.34. You got Marcus Robinson that's probably high 4.3, low 4.4s. You got Travis Kelce, arguably one of the 2 best tight. Ain't no arguing.
I think he's the best pass-catching tight end.
He and George Kittle, I think it's he and George Kittle, and then whoever you want in that 3rd and 4th, I'm not going to fight you over it. They're loaded. You got the guy that's pulling the trigger. Offensive line does a great job of protecting it.
They do.
So
And they better do it again.
that's the thing, though, Skip. If you do not get pressure on this kid, he's gonna pick you apart.
Yep.
Because he's right. You can't give him that kind of time to just sit back there and just pat the ball. Okay, Tyreek's run everybody off. Harmon's run everybody off. Oh, they singling Kelce one-on-one. Okay, Kelce, here, take it. You can't do that. They're gonna have to get pressure. And you might have to take unnecessary risk and blitz him a couple of times, Skip. And you know you blitz, you're gonna leave some of these features one-on-one. Which is like, hey, just hold on and hopefully we can get there. But
And somehow you better tackle number 22.
no, you better tackle it before he gets started.
Yeah.
Because it's too late if he gets 10, 12 yards down the field.
I saw Anthony Hitchens, once a Dallas Cowboy, talking yesterday for the Chiefs, saying you have to get his legs. You have to take his legs out from under him, because if you don't, if you try to get him up high, you're just going to bounce off and he's going to keep going.
Yep.
It's too big.
Well, it's a nice idea to get his legs. Now go do that.
Yeah.
Right?
You must make him check or start it, Skip. You got to make him check those feet. You can't let him just get the ball and everybody just start letting him get going. If he gets going to the line of scrimmage, Skip, and you hadn't made him change directions, well, he's going to already fall for 7. So now it's 2nd and 3. They're going to give it to him again. Now it's 1st down.
So I know Tyreek is feeling real good about himself, feeling full of himself, but the point was they were down 24-0. Now, they had one of the most lightning comebacks in the history of sports.
Fair.
But they were down 24-0 at home.
Yeah. I don't know if there's another team that can score 28 points in 9.5 minutes.
There is not.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That is true, though, the way that one went down.
So you feel confident, Skip. Man, you know what we did? We scored on 7 straight possessions.
Yep.
We were down 24. We got next 4 possessions. We had the ball. We got 28 points. So they feel confident they can go get the points, but you got to have the ball. Because I don't look at Kansas City defense as a defense that takes the ball away, Skip, that, oh, we're going to get us a pick 6 or a scoop and score. But you gave Frank Clark a ton of money.
You did.
For this game. You signed Suggs for this game.
You did.
You gave Honey Badger
You did.
for this game. That's what you pay. I mean, Skip, when you start, this is what you pay them for. For games like this.
This is it. This is a game they should win at home.
And my homeboy.
Yep.
But my homeboy legacy is about to start, Skip. Because, you know, he already got that MVP. Super Bowl MVP, regular season MVP by year 3.
You
Put a little pressure on him.
did you just predict Super Bowl MVP?
Skip, I'm just saying,
Yeah, you did.
Skip. All I said was, I'm saying, look, I mean, that'll be a very...
Can they just win this
Who
next
have an
one
impressive
first?
resume like that?
I'm looking forward to the official game predictions from both of you guys tomorrow. I don't know. This is going to be a good
I
one.
can't wait to see what his contract gonna look like in the offseason. I bet.
just let him focus on the game
I don't think Hunt. I don't think Clark Hunt. Like, I don't know. Give us a hometown discount. I'm thinking something in the 200 million range. Is that what you think it's, Skip? First $40 million quarterback.
I
Book it.
think 300 million.
Nah,
Yeah, go ahead.
Jeez.
They ain't get that baseball money now, Skip. They gonna get some.